I'm the Farm News Director at CKRM. I was hired by Manfred Joehnck in 1982 as the Farm News Director, so I've known Manfred. I worked with him in the 70s as well, so I've known Manfred for 40 years. And good friend, the best news director I ever worked for. He had this innate ability to realize what was being said, understand a news story, and then put it on paper and make it easy to understand in everyday language. And that's not an easy job to do sometimes, and that's what really impressed me. He also was a great manager of people. He led by example. He worked very hard. He said until he had kids, he worked Christmas Day, and in radio you work Christmas Day. And as a manager, that's pretty impressive. And when he finally had kids a couple years later, that's when he took Christmas. But until then, he worked Christmas Day. So he was a very good manager, a very good person that understood news. You had two stations really in this market of television that had news, CBC and CK Television. Well, he would go home, watch one of the channels, watch, say, CTV, CK Television, and he would record CBC on another TV with a cassette tape deck, so that he knew the news on both channels. When he came in the morning, he came in first thing in the morning, 5 in the morning, to help read the morning news, help put it together and read it. So in interviews, he would want to know all kinds of things, and he would ask me when I'd done an interview, "Did you ask him about this?" And I'd go, "You know, I think I forgot." And I'd call that person back, all because of Manfred. And it was the way he did it. He didn't make you feel bad or down. You just wanted to do better. And that's a very special manager that can be like that.